I'm high pace with a high rise taste.
Addicted to the vapors of paper.
Embark in the darkest sins in the hearts of men. Every rapper that rap ain't
This is Cynic in the City. I'm your host, Gotham Green, co-hosted by Martin Arsenault. We talk about things you may like, things you may not like, but you gotta listen to find out.
Well, welcome back to the U.S.
My man, I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
You're still having a drink, I can tell. You're still having your Caribbean drinks.
I mean, I'm still living my honeymoon life, right? So, like, just because my actual honeymoon is over, that doesn't mean I can't still enjoy.
But you had fun in the Caribbean, huh?
Yeah, man, everything was great. St. Lucia. Shout out to all the St. Lucians, and St. Lucia was fucking beautiful, Mart. Like, wellness, beauty everywhere. It felt like Jurassic Park without the dinosaurs. That's what it looked like. I've been in Hawaii to a part of where they shot Jurassic Park. Excuse me. I've been in Hawaii to where they shot parts of Jurassic Park. And when I tell you this shit looked more like Jurassic Park than that did.
Oh, wow. You liked it more in Hawaii?
I mean, I was younger when I went to Hawaii. I went with my family, my brother, and my parents. And it was over 10 years ago now. So, I mean, like, this shit's so fresh in my brain. Hawaii was fucking bonkers. And I only went to 2 places. But right now, I mean, obviously, this is just more fresh in my brain, you know?
Yeah. Well, that's cool, man. Your wedding was amazing. I've been to a ton of weddings, but I've never been to a Hindu wedding. And I think it was like 9 events in 5 days or something.
Yeah, it was 9 events, 5 days for... I had 7 events, but the whole thing, because she had 2 events that were just for her. But I mean, in our culture, that shit counts.
Yeah, it was incredible. I mean, I've been to some Louisiana weddings go hard, but it's a day or 2.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, maybe 3, but
this shit was 5 days, dude. And like before that, we were like pre-partying, for lack of a better word, like, you know, my family and shit like that. My brother and I, like, just getting shit ready at the house. So yeah, it was like a week-long thing for us. By the end of it, by Sunday morning, I was fucking done. Saturday night, we got to bed at 6 a.m. and had to be up at 8 a.m. to do the last shit on Sunday. That shit was tough. What was your favorite part?
Oh man, I don't know. God, it was like it all blends in together because you picked me up and we went straight to the first party, basically at your mom's. And it was like, as soon as we got there, your family's like, fix you a drink. And I just like stayed drinking pretty much until
you left.
Yeah. And I thought one thing I really loved about the culture of it were the trunk bars. It was like wedding tailgating, which I had never done before because I have been to some weddings where they were dry, where it was either, and those are rough. Like my stepbrother, his first wedding was in a dry county in Texas. And the night before, my dad had put on the rehearsal dinner at a winery in the other county. Like as soon as you cross the county line, there's all these liquor stores and gas stations that sell alcohol and like bars and things. So we got wasted and no one told us, oh, you know, there's not going to be any alcohol tomorrow. You know, no one told us that.
Oh, you didn't know?
No one told us that. So I was like so hungover. I was like, I just need a little hair of the dog. I can't wait till the reception. But the reception was dry.
That is terrible.
So there wasn't any concept of like a trunk bar, which I was like, that would have saved me in that situation. So that was really fun. And it was just like, I got to know a lot of your wife's family and just like meet other people that I probably wouldn't have the chance to in the functions. And there was like two nights, maybe 3 nights that we had the trunk bar situation. So that was really cool. I like that.
Yeah. That's trunk bar is a thing, dude.
The turmeric thing was fun. I think the turmeric thing with your family was fun and just like funny, you know.
Word. So yeah, that shit was fun. They rocked me. That you're not supposed to. I mean, people go that hard, but not a lot of people. You just do a little bit. Yeah, they fucking crushed me, dude. They dumped that whole shit on my head.
I mean, they were scraping the bottom of that paste to just get all of it on you.
Oh, they added water, mixed it up again and shit. Yeah. I got pictures of like the watery shit, like, you know. And then that was funny too. Like when my brother was hosing me off, dude. And
he was enjoying it a little too much.
I was fucking dying, dude. Yeah, then he got my uncle. That shit was funny. I got a picture of my uncle getting hosed, like, oh, it's a good shit.
Yeah.
I'm glad you came. I'm glad you had fun, man. It was a really nice time. The families definitely got along, which was a great thing. I've never really, it's a rare thing when like every generation of both sides gets along with the other. Usually there's at least one generational people that hate or don't like the other side, that same generation, right? Like whether it's like the grandparents don't like the other grandparents, or the uncles don't like the uncles, the kids don't like the kid. Everybody got along. Like people are now emailing, texting each other, which is dope. That's what you want, right? Like you want the families to kind of blend and become one, sort of. And so that shit happens. My family's welcoming, as you know. If you're cool, they're cool, and her family is cool. So it's good. Shout out to all of our cousins and everybody. Those responsible for the car bar and those that just visited the car bar.
Yeah.
Names don't need to be spoken.
Yeah. It was. I met so many people. It's hard to remember everyone's name on both sides of y'all's family. But a lot of people were like, "Oh, this is your first Indian wedding, huh?" I'm like, "Yeah, this is amazing." They're like, "This is like one of the best Indian weddings I've ever been to," and I've been to a bunch. And a lot of both of y'all's relatives said that.
Man, that's nice. That means a lot to us. That's dope. I mean, we didn't set out to do that, but it's nice that that's kind of the way it went. People definitely commented on the food, the amount of food, the quality of food.
Oh my God, the food was incredible. I ate so much. I definitely gained weight. Like it was good. It was great. Like I gained
no
it in
shits?
the right places.
You didn't have any shits from all the Indian food?
Nah, man. Me and Indian food get along well. Like I love excellent. Indian food, so I try to be discerning about certain Indian restaurants I eat at.
Yeah.
But
which you have to be.
Yeah, but no, I feel like it was like cooked really well, and I mean your family from India was cooking, and it was some of the best Indian food I've just ever had in general. And it was like home cooking Indian. It was fucking amazing. So shout out to y'all's families for that. It was really great food.
Yeah, that's awesome. Dude.
And I mean,
that's
even
awesome.
at the reception, y'all had like all these there was like so much food at the reception. It was like, there was like a taco
reception we kept
stand.
American.
There was like a barbecue stand. There was like.
The reception we purposely kept like American style food, like an American catering. I mean, the venue catered it, right? But we purposely didn't want to go Indian food or Caribbean food just because we knew everybody was having so much of that at the individual houses and shit. And so me and my wife consciously made a decision like, yo, let's go American food. But again, her side, a lot of her side, and a lot of my side doesn't eat beef, doesn't eat pork. A lot of people on my side are vegetarian straight. So like we had to go with like we didn't do like the filet, you know what I mean? Which everybody obviously always goes for like a steak or a chicken, you know? So we had like rack of lamb, you could get shrimp, you could get chicken, you could get a bunch of vegetable options and shit, plus the cocktail hour shit, which people said was bonkers. We didn't even get to eat that much, which sucks. You know what I mean? Because like we're just running around so much and shit that like the first thing I ate that day of my wedding day, Mart, I swear to God, the first thing I ate all day was probably like, I don't know, what the fuck time did I leave there? Probably like a 3 p.m. I ate a lonely turkey wrap in my fucking groom's getting ready room or whatever because they had set up like a spread for me and nobody else was in there and I was just sitting in fucking sweatpants and like a black t-shirt because I had fucking hours. My wife was dope. She got us the fucking tequila tasting, but I had mad time before the fucking tequila tasting, so I'm like, I ain't gonna change now and I'm not wearing this fucking costume, you know, this Indian outfit that's fucking insane.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing that shit all day until they get here. And so I fucking put on sweat. So I'm sitting there in my room just fucking eating this lonely ass turkey wrap when I know everybody had mad good food earlier. They're having cocktail hour shit in a little while here. I'm like, I'm not eating none of this.
Yeah.
Shit sucks. That's the worst part about the shit. Yo, dude, I did my cake tasting in February. I have been looking forward to this fucking wedding cake since February, and I didn't get a single bite of my wedding cake.
Now that you mentioned it, I don't think I got any wedding cake either.
Was so fucking good. I'm so mad about it.
I can't remember. I ate so much food. I honestly can't remember.
Word. Yeah, I'm glad. That's good. That's how it should be.
But yeah, y'all's spread would be like a Portland white woman's dream with all the vegan food.
Oh yeah, mad vegetarian options, mad vegan shit. Well, not like modified vegan, I guess you can call it, because like they still use butter and shit, but like. They don't eat onions. A lot of people don't eat onions. A lot of people don't eat. My mom is a vegetarian. She doesn't even eat eggs and shit like this. Like, but I mean,
Is your mom vegetarian or vegan?
I mean, like I said, it's like a modified vegan.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
So they don't use
my mom
ghee,
still
they
eats-
use actual butter and a lot of that?
Yeah, my mom. I mean, we live in America. Like, we're using butter.
I mean, I don't
you know
know.
what I'm saying? Nah, but I mean, like, even that. Like, my mom drinks tea with milk every single day. Like, my mom's drinking dairy and eating dairy and shit. She just doesn't fuck with eggs.
Gotcha. Well, do you want to look at some pictures from the wedding?
Yeah, for sure, man. Let's get into it.
Okay. Let's see. And I'm
So
going to
there you
pull
go,
these
right?
up on the screen when we're in post. But yeah, this first one is...
There you go. That's the outfit I was talking about not wanting to sit in for hours.
How could you?
I mean, I tell you.
I mean, you sat on stage for like, what, 3 hours or something?
Yeah, it was a long time. It was a long time, dude. It was a long time that I was on that stage and I was in that outfit. I mean, I put that shit on at 8 o'clock. Or not even 7:30 in the morning, and I didn't take that shit off until about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah, I mean, this is what, at like 9 in the morning right here?
This is 10. Yeah, this is 9:15. Yes, this is 9:15
Yeah,
a.m.
We
Correct.
were getting started early. I did not sleep
and then,
much.
and I could almost guarantee there was definitely a car bar open at that time. Like, you know what I mean? I guarantee you that was my side of the family. That's my side of the family. So I'll also take blame for car bars. Here's a question for you: who wore it better, me or the horse?
Clearly the horse. I mean, you're kind of looking like the Indian Ichabod Crane. I was like waiting for the Punjabi headless horseman to show up.
Either that or I look like the world's worst wrestler coming out to the ring.
Now, you know, in some cases, the bride would receive a pearl necklace, but in this case, the groom got a pearl facial.
That's a good one. That's a good one, dude. Oh man. Who do you think is more frustrated? The horse or the guy pulling the horse?
Oh, definitely the horse. I think this horse was fucking over it. Like, he's seen more Indian weddings than a guru. Like,
Yo,
this horse was done.
The dude says to me, I'm getting on the horse, and he's like, yo, don't worry, the horse is cool, man. He won't do anything. I'm like, bud, the horse is going to do what the horse wants to do. Who the fuck is going to stop him? We had 4-year-olds holding this fucking horse rope. Like, that thing was going to, if it wanted to gallop, it wasn't going to gallop me onto a fucking main road.
No,
Crazy.
that horse was on a sufficient enough amount of ketamine to keep him chill.
Yeah,
either
facts.
that
Look at his
or
eyes.
he's like fucking 30 years old.
Look at that thing's eyes, dude. It's either
No,
crying or it's high
he
as
is
shit.
mad old. That's an old horse. Like, I grew up around horses and riding them. Like, I was like, man, is this horse gonna make it through the parking lot?
Yeah, me and that horse were chilling though. He didn't bother nobody. That shit was great.
No, he didn't. He's seen a few.
Yeah, exactly.
He's seen a few weddings.
Tell me I don't look like a villain from a Scooby-Doo cartoon. They're about to rip my head off. Damn it, Jan, you got me.
You would have made it to the wedding if it wasn't for these darn kids.
Oh man. Oh yeah. So that's that. That shit was great. I love that picture. I love that. I love that shit. That shit was funny.
This next one is really funny. It's of me. Now, what do you call these outfits that we wore?
So this is a kurta.
A kurta. All right.
Yeah.
They look like they
Kurta.
would be really comfortable, but actually they're not fucking comfortable at all. And they are a pain in the ass to get off. They look like they'd be comfortable pajamas, but they're not.
That's funny, dude. Like, everybody always says they are comfortable. You're like the first person that I've heard. Maybe it's just a bad fucking fabric or something. That's funny.
That one was mad.
But they are hard as
itchy.
shit to get off. They are hard as shit to get off. Yeah, you should wear a
I
white
was
beater
with
or like
my
a
hair
t-shirt.
and shit. I was like stuck in that in my hotel room trying to get it off.
Yeah, because there's no give on those fucking things. You know what I mean? They're stiff. Like, meaning like the fabric's not going to give on you like a t-shirt or something.
Yeah, and it's like
I know.
tight at the top and baggy at the bottom.
Yeah. That's for that extra comfort. You know what I mean?
It's not flattering fit. It's not flattering. My belly is not like this. Like,
Oh my god, dude, that's hilarious. Honestly, you look like, in this picture. You look like that college sophomore who spent 2 weeks in India one summer, and now he thinks he's a better Hindu than all the Indian. Don't lecture me on my religion.
no, this is me explaining Hindu culture to a group of Hindus.
This is white-splaining. Oh, that's funny, dude. You look like some guy who has a scam that got on Shark Tank but doesn't know the numbers.
That's funny. It's like me presenting my new cell phone service to Indian buyers.
That shit's funny, dude. This is what I imagine This is what I imagine my wedding priest would have looked like if India never gained independence from England.
I'm like looking like the host of Love Island India.
That shit's good. That's a good one, dude. That's hilarious. Oh man, kind of look like Brad Pitt on like any random Saturday afternoon, kind of.
Hey, thanks. I take that as a compliment. That's the nicest roast you could have came up with.
Hey man, sometimes I gotta be good.
This is me convincing white women to join my cult.
Yeah, exactly. Nice. I had a cult leader joke in there.
I mean, yeah, the kid looks like it.
Oh my god!
Like I was gonna say, this is amazing.
You look you look like you look like the leader of the cult. What was that shit called? The brand. You look like the leader of the cult from the Branch Obsidian. like the Branch Davidian.
The Branch Davidians.
Yeah.
David Koresh.
Obsidian. Is it obsidian like a blue?
Hey,
man.
Everyone says he was a friendly guy. This is a guy that you could see yourself joining this cult with a friendly fellow like this.
You walked into the wrong barbershop and they asked you if you wanted Indian hair, and this is what they gave you.
I got that good Indian shit. Yeah, these extensions aren't cheap, man. This is a real Indian hair.
Yeah, that's right. My girl confirmed that shit. Right? Remember that?
Does yoga once, starts yoga pyramid scheme.
Let me tell you, you've heard about hot yoga, right? Let me tell you about cold yoga. No, man.
Yeah, really.
You look like a character. You look like a character they cut out of Street Fighter.
I didn't really play Street Fighter that much. I don't know. I didn't get that.
Insert comic video game here or whatever.
It's the one white guy in the Bollywood movie.
Yeah, exactly. This is what I imagine you'd look like if you were adopted by an Indian family as a child.
I kind of was when I met you.
Yeah, that's fact.
I like
that's
for
fact.
sure with all your family. Like they made me feel like part of the family. I mean, your girls too.
My man, that's how it's
like
supposed
speaking
to be.
of Colts, I am wearing my Jonestown, Guyana jersey.
I saw that. I was going to make a comment about it.
I didn't know if you knew what the flag was. I was just putting it out there.
Of course. I was going to get to it. I saw it immediately. I was like, interesting. That shit also looks like forget about the guy on a flag, but you look like a Simpsons live action character. Like you played on this basketball team in Springfield or whatever.
I am obsessed with Colts. It's my Jonestown jersey.
That's funny. Oh yeah, now I see it. Got it. Yeah. People's Temple. That's outrageous. Word. What other pictures you want to show? You got more for yourself?
I do have more for myself, but this next one is of you and your full wedding garb.
Word.
This picture's just funny.
Rock and roll. I
grant
you 3 wishes.
To your ex-girlfriend.
We had a nice run. I'm out.
Sorry, I can no longer talk to you. We can't be friends. You have to stay out here while we get married.
I look like I just popped out of that elephant, and I say, I grant you 3 wishes.
He's a tough sultan, but fair.
Oh man! Everybody behind the camera is like, is someone going to tell him that's not a real elephant?
You're looking like you're about to order the execution of all your enemies.
That's nice. Oh man, I'm pretty sure that's the guy that picked the new pope.
You fucking Peebo Bryson and Regina Bell, whole new world looking ass.
No, this is the guy that controls the black market incense trade.
Old Nag Champa looking ass. Jesus, that was racist.
Hey, man, it's me.
You know, you have to rub a lamp for a genie to come out, not an elephant, right?
Nice. Oh, man. Listen, if this guy didn't have a magic carpet already, he would have no problem catching a cab.
Look, leave Ganesh's baby mama alone. You're a married man now.
That's a good one. Oh, man. That's funny.
Oh, man. Like, all the costumes and everything at your wedding were amazing. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. You're good. No, I appreciate that. Yeah, the shit was nuts. It's very ornate. No, look, this looks like me telling the elephant he's still my favorite after he saw me getting off the horse when I arrived.
Oh man, it was good like that. Maybe I'll throw up a picture of the actual wedding part if you're down. But it was so ornate and beautiful. Like, it really was amazing. Oh yeah, your wife's dresses were just incredible. Like, there's nothing to rip there. Like, she just looks amazing. No, like, you couldn't if you tried.
I appreciate that. Yeah, we actually are we're starting to get back some of the pictures from the photographer, and they're fucking amazing. I'm gonna send you a couple of them, and we'll be posting them soon. But
nice.
Yeah, they're fucking dope. But honestly, this guy looks like I showed up to my ayahuasca trip, and I was like, this is not what I had in mind for my guide.
Yeah, what kind of hallucinations do you do with a Hindu guru trip?
I'm gonna guide you.
That's funny.
Oh man, yeah.
You know, it's funny. Like, I thought if like I was gonna look like the odd man out in the nights that I didn't wear like traditional Indian garb, but
no, you were fine.
Yeah, especially with the next picture here. This is your cousin.
Yeah.
I was like, this is an interesting choice for Gotham's wedding.
Just real quick, I just want to really quick apologize to my cousin Elman for what's about to come. But yeah.
I mean, the jokes were flying that night.
No, I feel you. This is what it looks like when you look in a kaleidoscope.
He's looking like a tech billionaire trying to be down with the pores. I'm cool too, man. Come on.
This is what the scientists saw in Wuhan when they looked through the microscope that first time. Like, this could be dangerous.
He's looking like it's hammer time.
This is like if Now and Later made pants.
He's looking like he's about to break out into Ice Ice Baby.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know. He also looks like he got those from a maternity section. So,
yeah, he was actually telling me he got him. He was like doing some film work in the Congo, and he brought back that pattern to make those pants.
That's dope.
Yeah.
He has a shirt that's similar. He wore a shirt to the reception that was like similar but black and white. I just don't have a picture of it yet.
Oh, word. Word.
What else you got for him?
This is a picture of me. This is a video of me dancing with your relatives. I mean,
man.
This shit is just stupid. I was already drunk. It was like fucking 4 p.m.
Yeah, if you look out the window in the back, it's clearly daytime still for sure.
Yeah.
You look like the white guy who joined ISIS, died, and thought, this is not what I thought I was gonna get when I did this.
This is me and my 7 wives in heaven, or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Or however many virgins you get in heaven.
Exactly. You look like a guy who's clueless. That's like 7 witches are doing a seance on you.
I look like Steve the pirate from Dodgeball.
100%. 100%.
Like, it's pretty accurate, honestly.
This is actually behind the scenes of Disney testing out an Aladdin ride that they never built.
Like, I don't know how well this will go with children.
Exactly.
Look, I had a great time at my first Indian wedding. I felt like Martin Lawrence of Arabia.
My man, exactly. Exactly. That's great. That's fucking great. Oh, man.
Oh, votes for Mom Dami once.
Yeah. Amazing. That's good shit, dude. That's funny.
Socialism is dangerous. This is what happens to your kids in Mondami's New York.
Yo, for real. For real.
No, it's funny. Two of your other white friends that were at the wedding, Danny and Frank, they kept getting mistaken as the help.
Get out of here.
Yeah, but like people kept thinking Danny was the bus driver, and your family was asking him stuff, and I was like, "You guys, y'all are doing it wrong. Like when you're in big groups of brown people, you have to, and you're white, you have to have something that differentiates you from the other whites." I was like, "That's why I have this hair, because there's no mistaking me for any other white guy. Like they know that I'm Gotham's friend, the hippie-looking dude with the hair. No one asked me for like. Frank kept thinking Frank was like a server."
No, yeah, that's facts.
So I was like, y'all just doing it wrong.
Yo, that's funny shit. That's funny. Yeah, no, that's funny. That's hilarious. What else you got for you?
This next picture is of me and your cousin Neil, who actually I met Neil before, or this is Neil's story. I don't remember, but Neil says that I met him before I met you with old Rouse Roper.
No, see, that's the thing. That's why anytime like you talk about those old days, I always ask you, was it with Ross? No, I think I don't know. I wasn't there, right? But I think what it is because Neil knew Ross before I moved down, and you also knew Ross. I think now that it's been 25 years, I think it gets confusing. The story gets confusing of whether he met you before that, or he just knows that you knew him before you knew me.
I don't ever recall meeting Neil.
That's what I'm saying. He does it. The story gets conflated, and between you knew Ross and he knew Ross before you knew me, to I met you with Ross before you met G. We don't know which one's true, and at this point, who the fuck knows? Who cares?
Yeah.
But in this picture, I can't tell who sells the coke and who buys the coke.
Yeah, that's facts. Neil looking like Genevieve Depp in Pirates of the Indian Ocean.
Pirates of the Indian Ocean is phenomenal. Oh, man. When you asked to take a picture with the waiter on vacation.
Neil's looking like Zorro's little cousin.
That's great, dude. I think this was the original cast for Twins.
Neil's looking like Antonio Banderas' stunt double playing a coke dealer.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, man, that's good. This is you saying I can't be racist. I have brown friends.
Yeah, does Neil count?
Oh, yeah.
He's looking like a Bollywood Bond villain.
Oh, man.
The
floor is yours.
Do what?
The floor is yours, I said.
Looking like Danny Trejo's illegitimate son. Looking like Indian Burt Reynolds. Looking like Bangra Sammy Davis Jr. Looking like Punjabi Hall & Oates. Looking like real estate Freddie Mercury.
Oh, man.
He's looking like he's trying to get me to come into a store in Melrose. I love you, Neil, though. I love you. It's all fun.
Oh, man. Those were good. Those were good.
This next one is of you.
Oh, man. Who do you think wore this better, me or Dr. Evil?
Oh, $1 million looking ass.
This is Dr. Evil trying to crip dance?
Oh, shit. I wrote the same thing. That's so funny.
Dope, dude.
That's hilarious. You do look like you're about to do the crip walk. The Indian crip walk, if that's even a thing. That's hilarious. Man. That's funny.
For real. Oh, man. It looks like I don't have a neck.
When you get the magic carpet you wanted for Christmas.
Amazing. Oh, man.
That's really all I got for you on that, man. You look really happy, though. Like, I really, truly, I've never seen you so happy in my life, man.
My man, I appreciate that. This is what the uniform would have looked like if the Blue Origin flight was all male and not all female. I'm the Katy Perry.
Wait, none of those women were bald?
No, nope, not at all. Katy Perry's the closest thing. This is what the White Walkers wore to their weddings in Game of Thrones. Oh, man.
Bollywood Game of Thrones.
Yo, this next one that I think you're going to throw up.
Your uncle.
Tell me this. Yeah, but tell me this. When did Air Max start making a dress shoe? You've seen those Air Maxes that like have the saucer around them, the lines around them? I'll send you.
Yeah, totally.
The Air Max
totally.
96s or 95s.
I mean,
yes, this is my uncle doing.
In all fairness, those shoes are dope.
Yeah, they're wild.
They are dope.
That's like it's like 7 different leathers stitched together.
I was wondering why he was wearing a bucket hat until I saw him do this.
That's his thing.
He wears
he
the
always
bucket
wears
hat
the bucket.
anyways.
He wears the bucket often. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it's like his going out hat.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm. But maybe he did it because he wanted to do this. I don't think he was wearing it on the reception night, but I don't remember.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was wearing it, rocking it around. And I was like, why is he wearing a bucket hat? Like, he's down.
Why is my 75-year-old uncle even doing handstands at this point? Headstands at this point.
Well, I mean, it's like, you guys are like a yoga sect of Hindu or something, right?
No, I just have family members that do yoga a lot. We're Radha Swami on my mom's side. And no, it's not specifically targeted to yoga or like directed towards yoga. My uncle is flexible and he likes to show off. Like my uncle's hilarious, dude. This uncle, that's Neil, who we were showing in the other picture. That's his dad. He is the life of the party, but sometimes the life of the party goes upside down. You know what I mean? The party
he really
gets
is the
down.
life of the party, though. He was hanging with everyone, like tough.
For sure.
He stayed out later on Saturday night than me. I think I went to bed at like 4:30 and he was still out there trying to tell people stories.
Yeah, I think he was good until about like 5:30, and then he left 5:15 maybe, and then he left 5, some shit like that. We didn't go to sleep until 6, dude.
Little known fact, he was an extra in the 80s classic Break-In.
Was he for real?
No.
I know, I'm just playing.
It was inevitable at your wedding there would be a yoga competition.
Or a breakdancing competition.
No, but he was like...
He won both.
He's so funny. He was trying to amass this huge group of people to tell a story. And it ended up being like a joke about a priest and so-and-so and so-and-so walk into a bar. And it was a terrible joke. And it took him 30 minutes to get everyone to listen. And then it was just like a huge letdown. The buildup was massive. And then the payoff was like, and then everyone just dispersed. But he's like, no stupids, listen, stupids.
The people that walked away have met him before, so we know where that's gonna go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Zubin snuck off somehow, very tactfully, but
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, this last one is the turmeric.
It sure is
ceremony. Explain to me too, like the
There's a cleansing
history
ceremony. I mean, I don't know the specific like rotten details of it, but like it's a cleansing ceremony. Like before you get married, you have to do this. Like it cleanses you, and you basically like are just like getting clean, like brand new, whatever. And that's it. You rock and roll. You get your shit off. It's basically like it's not at all like this, but on some connected level, it's like how you just like go and confess your sins and then you're absolved. Like you go, you get clean, like you're starting a new chapter of your life. My wife could explain this better to me. And when she listens to this podcast and she corrects me on it in private, I'll bring you back the real answer. You know what I'm saying?
You look like a kid that got into the mustard jar.
Yeah, I'm explaining to the people how working at a mustard factory has its advantages and disadvantages.
You look like you robbed a bank and the dye pack exploded when you opened the bag. He got money all over you.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm asking my friend if I should go back to the deli and tell him this is not what I meant by extra mustard.
You curried gentleman-looking ass.
I don't think I did the sip and paint right.
Man, it was a good time, and yeah, like we said afterwards, your brother got a little too into the hose.
Yeah,
he was really enjoying that.
Yeah,
and it had to have been cold. Like it wasn't like super warm. It was sunny, but it was probably like 68 degrees or something.
No, that water was cold as shit. It was nice outside, but water was cold as shit. This is me. This is me when my wife says it's just a little moisturizer. This is what she means.
Is this like what it's like getting an Indian facial?
You got a lot of facial jokes, huh? All right, I got you. See, I see where you at.
I'm talking about makeup. I don't know what's on your mind.
Pull your pictures back. I tried to take it easy. Oh man, it looks like I went drinking with Big Bird and he threw up all over me.
I was trying to come up with a Big Bird crack. It didn't work out.
There it is. Oh man, I just found out the hard way. They have grenades at paintball.
It does kind of look like you got shot up with like a flower paintball gun or some shit.
My agent told me they were doing a Simpsons live action movie, so I went to go audition.
They need a actual Indian replacement for Apu.
Oh man,
no man, that's good. That's good. Yeah, it was so much fun. It was a lot of fun getting to know your family and just hanging out. And like, it took me like a good week to recover from that hangover.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was a fun time. We had a really nice time at the wedding. Everybody had a great time. It was fucking long. It was fun. Dude, the voice note thing was awesome. Like all the shit's coming back now, right? So now we're like kind of almost like, for lack of a better word, like reliving a lot of the moments, and it's fun. It's beautiful. It was a nice time.
There was like a phone booth where you could leave messages for the bride and groom.
Yeah, we didn't do like a guest book. Like a lot of people do like a sign book, like a book that you sign. You know what I mean? Hey, best wishes, whatever. You know, to the couple, whatever. Instead, we were like, man, fuck that. That shit's annoying. And then everybody does a photo booth, like with the fucking this. So everybody does that shit, dude. So like. All right, so you're going to go to your fucking 500th wedding and there's a photo booth and you're going to do the 360 now because that's the new thing. You're going to have your little sign that says never married, getting married next, whatever, like fucking top hat bullshit. Like the girls love it, the guys don't. Fuck that, everybody's done that. So the next wedding you go to, there'll be a photo booth. And so we were like, yo, fuck this. They have this thing now, where they have a phone booth. It looks like an old school phone booth, but it's a little bit bigger. And you pick up this fucking like antique phone or whatever, and you get to leave us a voicemail that they send us an MP3 form. We just got those shits like a couple days ago, and we were listening to them. They're funny as shit, dude. We broke it down into 3 categories. I think 3 categories: little kids, drunk people, and really sweet sentimental messages. And
I think I fit in the drunk people category for sure. I can't even remember what I said.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to go listen back to it. But your shit was nice, though. Your shit was good. But I mean, you made a speech on Friday night. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I wasn't necessarily looking for you to leave a message. It was dope. I'm glad I have it. But there was people that I thought would leave messages. Nobody. And then some people were like, yo, I didn't even know what that was. Like, what do you mean you didn't know what that was? Like, you don't walk by something? You know what I mean? You gotta wait.
I mean, there was a lot going on at all of y'all's.
What's crazy is the decorators actually bought us that flower wall with our sign that said the name on it. And that shit ended up serving as a photo wall. And it's like many people took their picture in front of that thing with the flower. I think you did too.
Yeah.
I think you're in a picture where you're like bent down and like pointing like 80s hip hop style.
Yeah, with your cousin and his wife.
Zubin maybe, and maybe Zubin and Sahil.
I think it was just Sahil and his wife. I forget her name.
Oh, yeah. It was Sahil and his wife. Yeah. That's facts. Yeah. So, I mean, like, yeah, there was a lot going on. Like, you know what I mean? You know what was cool, too? I don't know how much you, like, paid attention to it, and I didn't get to really pay attention to it at all. But in the cocktail hour, we had the piano player and the violinist, like the duet, doing instrumentals of just pop music and Bollywood music. So instead of having the DJ for another hour, which you're about to go hear the DJ from 8 to midnight, bro, like, listen to something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was cool because we thought, like, that's something different, and then people can actually talk to each other. You know what I mean? It's not loud DJ music that you're playing on at the cocktail hour. It's basically soft music, but it's songs you know. So like you hear a fucking piano guy go into like, I don't fucking know, some Ed Sheeran song that everybody knows, and people like start to like that shit, you know? So that was cool. That was unique.
I mean, and I've been to wedding dance parties or receptions, but man, your family and hers went hard. There were like dance circles. It was amazing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was really amazing. Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. I'm glad you say that. I'm happy to hear that. But yeah, we had a good time, and we're gonna post more pictures. You could post a picture of the thing. Yeah, that shit looked like a fucking fairy tale, bro. Like I was looking at pictures of the actual wedding ceremony and that stage, the mandap, what it's called, but the stage that we were on. Dude, in the pictures, there's like flowers dropping in and like beautiful. It looks like a fucking garden. There's a skylight. They put that shit right in the center of below a skylight. That natural light and the lighting that they have gives you that crazy look where it literally
looked incredible. I've never seen such an ornate wedding in my life. Man,
I appreciate that.
It looked amazing. It really did look like some fairy tale shit.
My man, and all credit goes to my wife. She planned that whole shit from a fucking seed in her brain to that. You know what I'm saying? Like she built that whole shit like out to the outfits, to the color schemes, to everything. Like she crushed that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was fucking dope. Yeah. Yeah, my wedding was very nice. You know what I mean? You don't think about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You've been married. Like you have these thoughts, but you don't ever think like it's going to be this thing where people are like, yo, your shit was great or whatever. Or even you don't like, I've been hearing about these things for months. So like eventually, as fucked up as this sounds, like, yo, as a man, like you tune out after a while. You know what I mean? Like I when she was telling me all these details that I've heard before and like I didn't remember what it was going to look like that. So the day of when I got to that thing, I was just like, oh my God, like this is spectacular. Plus also like the decorators crushed it. You know what I mean? Like she trusted the right She trusted the right decorators and they fucking killed it.
It was amazing. Like, and you're
fuck everybody. My wedding was the best, you know?
Like, well, I mean, like, honestly, comparatively, I've been to so many weddings. Like, it was amazing. Like, it's hard to top that.
I appreciate you.
It is. Like, my sister had an amazing New Orleans wedding, but like, and it was like 3 days of fun, but it wasn't anything like this, and it wasn't nearly as big either. You know, or ornate.
330 people.
Yeah, crazy.
Dude, like I told you, I think I told you, but like the amount of giveaways, like every event you came to, there was something for you to take home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there was something, whether it's food, a brooch, a fucking this, that, a candle, a ceramic bowl, all the shit that you know what I mean? So we were happy. We were happy that 330 people that came to the wedding or whatever it was, 340, they had a great time. It was nice, dude. I got to get thank you cards out to everybody and shit. Like that shit's coming. But yeah, it was a really nice time. Now I'm fucking married and back to real life. You know what I mean? I'm summer's hitting and it's fucking moving fast. I can't believe it's fucking July already. My literally, dude, I've been home. When did I get home? The 19th? I've been home fucking 12 days, 13 days. And it feels like, I've been home 2 weeks. I got home Thursday, right? Today's Thursday? No, today's Wednesday. So yeah, I've been home 13 days. It feels like it was months ago, dude.
I bet, yeah.
That's how fast the shit is moving.
No, I feel you. It does feel like it was like 3 or 4 months ago or something.
Yeah. So that's it, man.
Well, man, it's great catching up. I'm glad to be back with you. This was fun today. And hope I didn't hurt anyone's feelings. If I did, sorry. Part of the game. Neil was making cracks in live real time. So
it was it was mostly just me and you fucking busting on each other. So nobody's going to take offense to anything. And it's all in fun and jest and shit. And like, you know, I think being how me and you are and the fact that, you know, we were we grew up like playing the dozens and like joking on each other and friends and shit. And like, it's all out of fun, dude. It's all jest and out of love. Like, we love you. It's all good. We're going to do it again. Maybe the same victims and maybe other victims. Who the fuck knows? But, you know, this is how we get down. We bust on each other. So fuck you. Fuck that ugly ass jersey you're wearing. And that's it. You know, that's it.
All right, man. Well, let's wrap it up and we will see y'all next week.
Yes, sir. Love you, brother.
Love you, Bob. Peace.
I'm high pace with a high rise taste.
Addicted to the vapors of paper.
Embark in the darkest sins in the hearts of men. Every rapper that rap ain't a celebrity.
I'm high pace with a high